So hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I am going to share my triple S strategy for success. So the triple S stand for Sankalp, Struggle and Sacrifice. So first of all, you decide on something that you want to achieve, that is your Sankalp. So that is the foundation of the strategy, and whatever goal you have, if you want to achieve it, Sankalp is your beginning. I would say the first step that you take towards your goal. Struggle, then starts your struggle. First, you have decided on something, and if you're taking action, so struggle will follow. Then comes sacrifices. Let me elaborate on this. So, first of all, you take a sankalp. For example, let's say you want to become fitter. So, you have to struggle. You have to make daily goals that you achieve that you will achieve in order to get to your main goal. And then you make sacrifices like not eating your favorite ice cream and stuff. So these three things come all together. If even any one of these is not coming in your life, that even after taking a sankalp you are not struggling, that means that there's something definitely wrong in your game. So this is the triple S strategy basically. And first of all, let's see this. To start your triple S strategy, you will need two things. First of all is a clear goal. A clear goal is something that is a very calculative and very achievable goal. And something like, for example, you want to achieve, you want to become, you have to lose 30 kgs, that's a lot, in 6 months. So you have 30 kgs to lose, and you have a timeline also, that is 6 months. And that is a clear goal. That is what we call a clear goal. And then comes action. Now these two are on the same boat. If you have a clear goal, you have to take action. If you are not taking action, only making goals, and you're just becoming delusional. So actions are of two types basically. That is random and calculative. Random goals are something that bring results, but only for the lucky ones. Calculated results bring results, but they don't, nothing is ever going to guarantee success. It's all about your destiny. So let's give you one example. For example, you want to lose 30 kgs in 6 months. So you don't have much knowledge about how to lose weight and stuff. You're a beginner. All you've heard is that you have to walk 10 kgs and you have to do some sort of exercise. You don't know what kind of exercise. You know that you can't eat sugar because we are we are making sugar the new monster, so you are avoiding sugar as well. But you do not know that whatever you are eating also has calorie. So you do not know you have to be in a calorie deficit because you lack information, and you're just taking a random action every day, and you know that consistency brings result. So you're doing those random actions consistently until after 6 months you realize that you haven't actually made a good progress. You're still where you started off. And that's how random action or random steps that we take leaves us at an unclear stage. Whereas when you take calculative steps, on the other hand, calculative steps, for example, you want to lose weight, you do some research on how to lose weight. You talk to people who are losing weight or who have lost weight, and you can do ChatGPT, you can do whatever, like Google, just Google it and get some information. So starting off with even a little bit of information, that's better than doing random things. So there's another thing to this calculative step, that when we take calculative steps, right now I discovered about calorie deficit. So I'm just starting from tomorrow, for example. I discovered about calorie deficit. And the other day I did some research again and I realized something more that there's something more to it. I have to learn more. So learning goes a long way, but calculative steps, when you have a mentality that you want to take calculative steps, so you leave some space for growth. There's a good progress. You do mental math and then you do the physical work, so it gives you a broader and much better result. So that's how you categorize action into two: random and calculative. Very important. And then there is that progress does not look the same every day. Sometimes we are very motivated, sometimes we're not. Sometimes we can't even move a single pen because we're too tired, or we are just so not motivated. And sometimes we are so motivated that we write a whole book. That's okay. So not every day can be the same, but consistency should always be there. What did I just say? I never said you will skip a single day. Consistency can be a different kind of graph. It can go up and then come down and stuff like that. But it should not be, you should not be inconsistent. Show up every day. That's all I want to say. And then there's one more aspect to consistency, that even on your lowest days, do not distract yourself with anything like reels, Instagram, movies, if you actually want to become successful. So do not entertain yourself with distractions, because distractions come at a cost. Today I studied for 30 minutes. I thought to myself that at least I was consistent even today on my lowest day. Good, very nice. And then I opened my phone, I logged into my Instagram account, and I'm scrolling. Now what will happen? By the end of the day, I will think I was consistent. At least I didn't break the streak, and I'm still going on. Maybe tomorrow I'll do much better, whatever. But because of continuous dopamine and those happy hormones were there, you don't feel guilt, even though you should. Because even if you did 30 minutes of work, that's not what success, that's not how you do it actually. You have to be very consistent, you have to be very hardworking. So if nothing, at least don't fill your brain with distractions. That's the worst advice anyone would tell you, that even if you did 30 minutes of work, celebrate it, do some party and throw some hands at somebody, whatever. That's bullshit. And then there's 1 year theory. This is something very different from everything that we've been talking about so far, but this is something that I learned, that if you give your 1 year to learning about anything, be it business or whatever, if you do it consistency, keeping all of this in your mind, the SSS strategy, you will get ROI, return on investment, of 80%. Try it and let me know. So that's all for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe for more videos like this, and stay tuned. Take care. Bye bye.